Tour du Mont Blanc is a 180km long distance trail through France, Italy and Switzerland. Hiking over 35,000 feet of ascent and carrying my own tent and gear. Can I make it in just 5 days? From the stunning trails in France onto the breathtaking views in Italy and the great company in Switzerland, this truly was a hike to remember.
This is grim. Absolutely wet out already probably.
So sit back and enjoy the journey as I take one of the most spectacular trails in the Alps.
Yes. Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of the Tour du Mont Blanc. Hopefully you enjoyed the last 2 episodes. So today we wake up with a Refugio. It was strange last night, the bedding. I thought we had single beds, but it was like one massive bed where you all have your little place to lie in it. So yeah, a little bit unusual, but slept okay. Slept better than the night before anyway. So that's good. We got some breakfast this morning, so we're setting off now and it's about 20 to 8, something like that. It did clear before and we could see this top up here. It's just clagged in a little bit, but you can see we've got some blue sky behind us. We've got our friends here.
What's up? We got to get a shot with you.
Yeah, we'll get
your video. Let me know.
We will. So we'll get a quick picture together. But yeah, we just had a chat. We were on the same table for food and breakfast as well, which was nice. And today we've got about 10 or 12. I think it's 12 kilometres down, all the way down to Les Contamines or something like that. It's a village anyway. Assess things from there, and then we're going to carry on. We need to plod on after that and start heading up again. So if this is your first time here, make sure you watch from the start. But if you like this, do consider subscribing. I do appreciate it. You just get notified of any new videos. You know, if you like what you see, if you've got any questions about gear or the route or anything, drop them in the comments below. I reply to every comment and I appreciate it. Thank you. There, look, at least we get some views today. You can kind of see the tops up here, look. You know, it's the first time we've got views like this. But for now, we're under the clouds. We're still at 2,200 metres, I think, or maybe higher. So, heading all the way down, let's go. And I know I didn't wild camp yesterday, but you get to socialise with people. It's amazing to chat to other people and to hear their stories and why they're doing it and what they've done before, things like that. So, at least once on this trip, I wanted to do that, so you get the full experience. It's great being in a tent, away from everything, but yeah, you've got to, you know, you've got to mingle with people and chat to community. That's what it's all about. And when you get back, you don't remember a campsite by a bloody river, but what you will remember is being in there and all those conversations you had. They stick with you forever. So there you go. Courmayeur, 3 hours 50 minutes 1223. Tour du Mont Blanc. I did say it's down all the way today. Actually it's not, I've just checked the map. We've got 2.5 kilometres to go with a 450 metre elevation. Then it's down all the way. So yeah, not as easy as I expected. Up there somewhere. I can see people in the middle. Too warm, gotta lose this. This bit you don't get to see. Back in business. Again, not a good look, but finally get to use my sunglasses. I didn't see a point in bringing them. Yeah, nice now. Whew. That's 300 metres climbed, another 100 to go. A little hut here. No entry. We carry on that way and round, I think. Look at that. It'd be epic to be on top of those. Cold though. Made it to the top of the climb. 2,437 metres. Stunning. That's what we came for. So the good news is now we've done that, it's just down all the way, a long stretch. But I can take that should be just a winding path, or maybe steep path. Oh, hang on. Not exactly straightforward, but yeah, it's obviously very steep. I can't see any paths over there. Maybe it could be this one going along, maybe. Unless it takes us right down to the bottom, I really don't know. Not too sure, but we'll find out. Can't see anybody else in the distance. Let's go! I must admit, I do like it when you see people ahead of you. And it's not about rushing, but it just gives you little targets. Do you think I'm moving at an okay pace? You know, if you're catching on the people in front, always good to see. But there's nobody after that, so I'll be on my own. Not a bad thing. Get to take in all these beautiful views and have it all to myself. Descending into that cloud that we were above before, as just following the trail all the way along. One little difficulty about this hike, well, there's a lot of difficulties, but is lack of reception. Obviously you're in the mountains, but you always expect to get that little bit of reception. So yesterday on our day 2 was the first day I couldn't speak to or message my girlfriend Kay, so I do apologise. Since we've been together, we haven't gone a day without messaging or speaking. We spoke every single day. And I always said, I'll let you know, at least in the morning and at night where I am, and I'll always try and make a phone call and listen to voice notes and things. Nothing. I've not had any reception. So if you've got a satellite communicator, I'd recommend bringing one. I have a Motorola Defy, and unfortunately before I came out I couldn't find it. I've got a feeling I've lost it. I take it on my guided hikes, so the groups I lead, I can always look after them. It's just great for messaging. As long as I can see the sky, I would have been able to send a message. So Kate, I apologise. But today's day 3, and somehow, somewhere, I will be in touch. Right. This is, I would say, far from ideal. They're normally behind electric fences, so they're going to get a jab from me if they come close. Oh, there we go. Big boy. Oh, Jesus, where's this one going? Big boys, aren't they? I'm going to have to go either side of them here. What am I going to do here? I think I'm going to take the grass. Yeah, boy. What are we saying? What are you saying? Yes. You know it. You know it. God for that. Right, let's carry on. I'll just give you a little update. Weather's beautiful still. I've just been going through woodland basically and across ski courses. I mean, it must be amazing in winter. The views, skiing down here, little lodges to have a few beers with your friends. It's one for the future. I've never tried skiing or snowboarding, which I think I'd like to do. Right, let's get down to this little hut, see what's going on, and then we'll keep heading down. And it's Refugio Elisabetta. I've probably mullered it. And actually I'm not going to stop here. I know Dan will stop, but there's no point in me stopping and waiting because cash only, and I have no cash. I didn't bring any, so I can't buy anything at here. Luckily last night the accepted card just for me, there's a couple of people the accepted card, but it doesn't really work, so they managed to get mine through. That's why we got to stay, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do it. But yeah, they do little snacks and things here and they're always really nice, but nothing for me. Dan's having a nightmare. He's broke his phone. It got soaked yesterday, so his phone's not working. The black screen, and it's making all sorts of noises and beeping, so there's nothing he can do. I've only got 1 trekking pole, and I need 2 for my tent, so we need each other. But I just think about getting down to the bottom, but then I might have to wait about an hour and a half, 2 hours for Dan, which is fine. Obviously, if we were pushing ourselves, I could have just pushed on and carried on and met up with him later on in the trip, but I can't because I need Dan for the trekking poles, and he needs me to get reception so I can use his settings and download his plane ticket. Obviously it's on your phone, and he wants to message his sister to let him know he's okay. Well, yeah, there it is. So if you ever want to stop there, bar, food, everything you'd want, and you can stay here too. So here's the signs now. So it says here, Courmayeur, which is where I'm going, 1 hour 35 minutes. And the current time at the top of my screen is 10:42, if you can see it. I've been going for 2 hours 41, I've done 11k. I'm currently at 1960 elevation. 90 kilometres to go to the finish. I guess when I get down here, that'll be halfway. I was a bit unsure of where to go before. There's a couple of diversions, so they must be working on the ski routes. But it's frustrating when you get on your watch and you're thinking, oh, I'm going off route. So I just waited for 10 minutes until somebody else turned up, or I could see anybody in the distance. And then eventually I saw some other people hiking up, so I've come this way. It's got to be this way. Maybe up here somewhere we take a left and rejoin it, I don't know. We'll work it out. Just walking along this ski track. Weather's still holding out. Oh, I feel in my element today. Finding it easy, but it is downhill. False sense of security. Again, it's no race, but I'm going to be so far ahead of Dan. I bet I'm an hour and a half in front of Dan. It's a massive town as well, so how do you find each other? No idea. But I'm going to go down here and buy another trekking pole, just so I've got that back up. And then I'd love to push on, but I'm worried because Dan hasn't got his mobile phone. And we're in no rush to do this, but if his phone was fine, I would just literally power on through this town and just keep going. I always say this, when you feel good, push. And that's why I do it, that's why I push on sometimes. Like everyone, I have times where I'm knackered, but I'm feeling really strong at the moment, so I just want to keep going. Go, 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 go. I present you with Courmayeur. It's a massive village, isn't it? Town. That descent is no joke. That's a challenge on your knees. I feel good. I am wearing my Ultra Timp 5s for this one. Brand new, 0 drop. I swear by them, and they've been fantastic. I'm hoping that somewhere down here, right on the trail, there's a bar or a restaurant with outside seating, and I can sit there. I'm in Italy, so I fancy a pizza, sugar-free Coke, and I'm going to cane some electrolytes, drink as much as I can to hydrate myself. But hopefully if I can sit somewhere on the trail, I might be able to see if he comes. Let's see what Italian food has to offer. See, this is the Mont Blanc bike park that we've just come out of. I need to ask somebody. I don't even know if that's Mont Blanc up there. I don't know if it is. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'll film this now, I'll get it closer on the iPhone just in case. But I really do need to ask somebody, is that Mont Blanc? Because I'm doing the Tour du Mont Blanc, I need to see the bleeding thing. Yeah, so far I haven't even stumbled across any places to eat. I'm just concerned it's taking me out of the village. I need to ask somebody really. I'm just hoping to find somewhere en route where I can have something to eat and wait for Danny. Not looking good, this. Right, I'm hoping Danny follows the trail. It takes you to this roundabout, just where he crosses the bridge there. And I've just found this pizza place. And that's where I'm sitting, right there. So I've just ordered a nice Italian pizza with ham, mushrooms, cheese, olives. Oh, I can't wait. And a sugar-free Coke. And I should be able to keep my eye out for Danny. So whatever happens, I'm going to have 45 minutes to an hour here and just have a little chill. Right, I've managed to get some Wi-Fi. I've rang Kay, so she'll be happy. Really good to speak to her. I've just put some sun cream on because I'm sat here baking in the sun. It's beautiful. Size of it compared to my hand. I'm absolutely going to demolish this. I've got a great view of the trail. I've not seen anybody else come off it actually, but hopefully I'll see Danny. An hour later, Danny's now here. So I've been here about an hour and 10 minutes. But Danny, just seen him, waved, he's come over. Happy days. I've just let him send a message to his loved ones to know, so they know he's okay. We've got our tents laid out just to dry off in front, and he's ordering a pizza too. So we're gonna have that, enjoy, nip to the shops, get some stock up, try and source another trekking pole, and then off we go up back into the mountains. I've decided I've ditched that other pole now. It's just completely snapped in the back, so it's going to go in the bin right now. Sad to see it go. But there we go. Right, there it goes. Make sure I've thrown the right one, for Christ's sake. So as part of the route, we've just come up this street and I saw a sports shop. They only have one pole available on its own, and I've just got it there. Gipron Basic, the most basic pole you've seen, and it's a twist lock, which I absolutely hate because they never stay solid, but it was only €20. But I've bought that, so now at least I've got 2 poles to trek up here, and I've got one for my tent. Get in. It's warm though. What a lovely area. So this next section, if you can see it, it's 3.9k, 800 meters of ascent. It's going to be a steep one. Oh yeah. I really could have done with another drink. Lucozade Sport. Just re-topped up the water, a couple of electrolytes in there, nice and fresh, cool on my head. Just carry on. Refugio Bertone, that's our first target. Refugio Bonatti would be amazing, but that's 4 hours away. Might be a little bit too much for today. God, it's hot. It's nice going through a little bit of woodland though. Keeps it a bit cooler. When you pop out, woo, warm. Couldn't be more opposite to yesterday. It's a slog this. This is brutal. Day one was tough, that initial climb, but this is officially the hardest climb so far. It's just been like this all the way out the village. Fuck my life. Done it. Done that little section anyway. It's so frustrating because that's where we were before. I bet there was a variant to come round this. We've come all the way down, just come all the way back up here. Oh, there's a little refuge there. I think we get to check that one out. Now here's that Mont Blanc, certainly the highest one I've seen, with lots of snow on it. Oh my life. Right, so we just got to the top of that section and I can confirm that that is Mont Blanc. So I've got some pictures on my video that I'll overlay, but that is Mont Blanc. So one day I will come back and do that. Wow, what a view. Best view of the trip. So that's Refugio Bertone. Just topped up some water now. Don't know what Danny's doing, it's too nice. I don't know how far the next refuge is. I need to find out. If it's less than 2 hours, then I'm going for it. I don't know where I'm going to stay. I don't really care. It's really nice. I'm not hanging about. I will find somewhere to camp. There's always places to stick your tent if need be. Or if I get to the next refugio, I can always ask if they've got a bed. And I'm happy doing that if they've got one, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It seems silly to wait around now. I've made no plans on this, and that's the way I like it. I will just do the hike and push and, you know, lay in my bed wherever I get knackered at the end of the day. Simple as that. So I've got some water, I've topped up 2 bottles, and now I'm just going to push on. Okay, Refuge Bonatti, 2 hours 15. That's what I'm going for. Going solo now, that's it. See, I have no plan for this at all. It's just to walk. I've got the route on my watch, that's all I need. And then we'll just see what happens, eh? But it's one of those days where you just cannot stop now. The weather is perfect. I think the next section's a little bit up and down. There is a little bit of a climb, but I'm not sure if it's before I get to this refuge or not. Onwards and upwards. So that's where I've just come from, Refugio Bertone. 1 hour 40 it's taken me. Oh, that's what it says. And we're going to Refugio Bonatti at 2,025 metres, and it's another 40 minutes that away. That is a welcome sight up there. But I say welcome sight, I'm going to ask them if they've got any beds. I really, really hope they do. That'd sort me right out right now. When I came away on this, I never thought I'd be doing 33, 35k a day. It's crazy with this elevation. But I have been. I'm gonna have to slog up there. Wish me luck. I am blowing out of my arse. Please, everyone on YouTube, at this point in the video, cross your fingers that there's a room. And tomorrow's is the cold Grand Ferret, 4 hours. So if they haven't got anything in, I'm stuffed. Oh, it's absolutely packed too. There's definitely going to be no room. We'll have a look though. Right, camera away while I go and ask. I think you can tell by this, I got a room. Get in. I did ask and they have got another couple of rooms, so hopefully if Danny makes it I'll let him know. Same deal as last night, one big bed, but this time I'm on the end, so brilliant. So I've just got myself a beer, sitting outside, looking over the hill and keeping my eye out for Danny. And Mont Blanc, just in the distance there. Right, quick update. Still at Refugio. Dan hasn't turned up. I've had food, so now I'm just gonna have one quick beer and then I'm gonna settle for the night. 33 kilometers today. I've made it quite a long way, but I will update you in the next video tomorrow morning and I'll go through where I went from to, so you know what's going on. But thank you for watching the video. Please do consider liking the video or dropping a comment below. I will reply to all the comments, and if it's your first time here and you like the video, please do subscribe. I appreciate it. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up, 7 o'clock breakfast, and then hit the trail and hopefully at some stage bump into Dan. Thanks for watching. Peace.